So I went go-karting and it went very wrong. I didn't die, but you know, it went wrong. We decided to do a proper Grand Prix style thing. We did a 10-minute practice session, a 10-minute qualifying session, and then a 25-lap race. I forgot to press the record button for the practice session, so there's none of that. But I did get the qualifying and the race. Obviously, I like driving and I like racing. The thing is with go-karting is that it is a very physical activity. And due to it being so physical, that is the reason why things start to go quite wrong for me. But anyway, just before the qualifying session, starting off singing a little bit of Esper to hype myself up.
I'm on the next level, yo, do. Get on. What? Wait for me.
Everything was going as normal until the qualifying session, where something unfortunately not great happens to me. But we're just in the car at the moment, singing along to Dirty Work, you know how it is. This time I did remember to turn on the camera, but I forgot to turn on my microphone, so it is just recording everything outside my helmet. So we one by one start making our way out of the pits. This is the qualifying, so basically fastest time around the track will be first on the grid. Knowing this, I try and distance myself from the karts in front. I didn't want to be racing in the qualifying, just trying to get as much space as possible. Still trying to get some heat into the tyres. I'm not really sure how it works with karting, but a big slide there. You can see the tyres do need to heat up just to get the grip there. And then I'm just not very happy, hitting the wheel into the hairpin, still sliding heavily. I really don't know how to handle go-karts. I'm slapping the wheel. I'm not happy about it. So I try again to go for another lap where I don't make a mistake and try and set a fast time. Here we go, swooping round, cut that corner, nicely done. And then onto the back straight, up to the hairpin again. Will I get it right this time? A lot better, but again, I don't really know how to drive a go-kart too well, so I'm just trying my best. Overall, it was a pretty clean lap, but at this point, I do start to feel very hot very quickly, and I'm not sure how much I can keep pushing myself. I was happy with that last lap that I set, so I wasn't too upset about calling it quits, as I just wasn't feeling very well at this point. I also see I'm gaining on the karts in front, so I just try and slow down, trying to distance myself from them so I can set faster lap. But I am at this point just starting to feel really hot, very sweaty, so I decide to just quickly, you know what, abort the lap, I'm going to come inside. I am not feeling very good and I just need a break.
Yeah, I just feel a bit hot.
You want to come on?
Maybe for a bit, yeah.
Yeah?
I'll wait till the race, it's fine.
It is a little bit of a shame, but I have been in this situation before where I've just got very hot on go-karts. I just need to stop and give myself a rest so that I can just go into the normal race with my full strength. But unfortunately, that wouldn't be the case, even though I am what I believe to be quite quick in a go-kart with not that much experience. Besides sim racing, I do suffer from motion sickness. So for the actual race, I qualified in P3, so third place.
Fuck me.
I also remembered to actually turn my microphone on this time, although I don't say much just because I don't feel very well still.
Oh, someone's holes in here.
Lining up into third place is on the right hand side, so I'll be diving up the inside straight away.
Oh, my glasses won't stay on. Let's hope I don't throw up on this shit.
So we just had the marshal explaining how the race process was going to work, but I just could not hear at all.
I can't hear a word he's saying. Not a word was caught. My ear is so squashed.
I was caught by complete surprise by the race start. I wasn't expecting it to start so quickly, but luckily I managed to get off the line very well. I jump up into second place straight away. As I said, dive bomb down the inside, even though my reaction time was extremely slow for my standards. And I'm straight onto the leader. Unfortunately, they are defending quite well and I just can't get past. I keep looking for the cutback, but as I'm not on the racing line, I'm not carrying as much speed and they just edge out ahead. I debate dive bombing, but I'm not confident enough in go-karts to try that, so I just keep looking for a cutback and trying to apply the pressure as much as I can, trying to look for a possible mistake, but there is just not enough for me to get alongside. I eventually decide that the only way I'm going to get past is by just constant pressure and forcing a mistake, so I decide to bump draft for as much as I can.
Fuck it, bum draft it.
This does lead into a mistake from myself where I accidentally bump into the leader on the hairpin and send them a little bit wide, which does allow me to take the lead. I'm not very proud of it. I always like to race clean. I don't like bumping people out of the way, but unfortunately racing incidents do happen.
P1 baby!
While I was happy to be in the lead, this wouldn't last for very long, as I was now feeling the pressure from behind as I was starting to make a few mistakes of my own and also having the motion sickness creep in more and more. I was also about to receive a little bit of karma for the contact on the hairpin.
Blue flag, blue flag! Oh! Blue flag! Oh! And that's how I lose.
Not quite, this is how I end up losing. Quite a few unfortunate events happening in the space of about 10 seconds. So as we approach the first back marker, I bump into them on the turn. I was checking to see if I was being dive bombed, but as I've gone to look forward again, they were going much slower than I anticipated, which makes them turn around to see where we are. As they're looking behind them, I've tried to go around the outside to overtake, but they slowly drift across the track. Not seeing me, they squash me into the wall. Then as I've gone to go into the hairpin, I get slammed again by the same back marker from behind. I tried giving them the space on the inside of the hairpin, but they've just clipped me from behind and sent me sideways.
And that's how I lose.
And then straight after that hairpin incident, I get slammed into the wall once again. Okay, but what did actually happen there? So I for one have just completely missed the break point, missing the apex completely. The kart behind has also done that, likely following what I'm doing. I could blame understeer here, but I don't think it was that at all. A mistake from both of us missing the break point, and unfortunately I just got squashed into the wall. Not really anyone's fault, just a racing incident. I tried to catch back up because after that sequence of events I'd fallen to 4th place, caught back up to the back marker again and also 4th place, which I get past quite easily, but accidentally bump into the back marker again, which I do apologise for. All the crashing did start to make me feel quite sick, and I knew I wasn't going to last the whole race. I just wanted to see how long I could last. I tried to push through it just to see if I can climb back up to 2nd place maybe. By this point 1st place had long gone. I did close the gap quite a significant amount, but the motion sickness was really starting to kick in and I just needed to stop. I tried going for one more lap just to see if I can keep going, but once I got around that hairpin I knew I was finished. I slowed down and got off the racing line to make sure I wasn't in anyone's way, and once I reached the pits I came in and called it a day. It was really unfortunate because I do love racing and I do love karting, but this does happen to me sometimes. I would love to know ways to stop it or prevent it, but I think it is just a case of not being used to a go-kart.
I tried.
Do you need to take a minute before you stand up?
No, I'm done.
I probably didn't hydrate enough beforehand and it's just left me feeling really weak. After I got out of the car I did actually go and be sick. So that's how it ends. I had to stop the race because I got motion sick. And yes, when I did get off, I was sick and I was quite unwell for a few hours afterwards. If anyone knows how to prevent this, I would genuinely love to know because I do love karting. I am always worried and anxious that I will get hit with this because I just don't know whether it will be a day of it does happen or doesn't happen. The last 2 times I've been karting, this hasn't happened at all. So yeah, I just really love to know how to stop this from happening because I want to go karting more, but I just can't. And it's a shame because I think I am quite fast on the track. Thank you very much for watching. Again, leave comments down below on how to fix this. Leave a like if you liked this video, and oh, what's the other one? Subscribe if you, oh, look at that shadow across my face. I've lit this so poorly. Subscribe if you want to not miss any future videos from me where I am not sick. I need to make a better outro. This is, I'm not really good at this at all, am I? Maybe I'm gonna get me one of those teleprompter things to help me fix all this. I have no idea what I'm saying otherwise.